Shalom, this is GMS Solid Sit Downs coming back with a lesson. Want to give all praises, glory, and the highest honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Kadash. Double honors to the elder apostle of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the elect out there that's spreading this word and sincerity and the truth all over the four corners of the earth. God, what I want to talk about today is keeping your head up, man. This is a message to the watchmen. The message is to keep your head up. If you look up the meaning of keeping your head up, it shows you that with sadness and depression and afflictions, the body tends to put the head down. But we got to keep our heads up, man. We got to be faithful. We got to be strong in Yahweh Shem Yahushai to keep moving and keep pushing forward, man. And while you're doing that, you as a man that side by side with another man, pushing the word for Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, being a companion, need to help the other man. The two of you need to help each other. The more brothers you have, the better, man. Because we can all help each other. We can all strengthen each other. We can all motivate each other. We can all exhort each other. So, if you're standing next to other men in the camp, if you're not alone, be happy because of it, man. Be happy that the other man next to you is able to help you up when you fall, man. Be happy because of it. And the man that has the job to do so, do it, man. Brothers need each other. Brothers need to strengthen each other in this hellhole, man. In this affliction that we are in. Keep our heads up. Remember each other. What we are fighting for, man. We are fighting for this crown. We are fighting for the kingdom. We are fighting for the promises that are left to us, which are unfathomable in this wicked society, man. You see cars polluting the environment. You see all kinds of things polluting the land. People that are not right. You see all these things. Sometimes, basically, that brings down your spirit, man. Seeing all these things, and waiting for the kingdom of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Sometimes you're looking, you be like, man, how long is this gonna last? These devils being in power. You be like, man. You look at the ground. Brothers gotta lift your head up, man. Motivate you, help you, and I say that, pull scriptures on you, man. So y'all Ratazah, for the brothers that are having their heads down because of certain situations that are occurring in their life, I'm gonna pull a couple of scriptures. I really go through the spirit. I only got one scripture lined up, and I'm gonna read the meaning of letting your head down real quick. So it says, keep your head up, meaning. So with this meaning, of course, you're gonna automatically have the meaning of why you would keep your head down. So it says it is an expression to stay strong and not let bad situations make you sad. You see, so if a brother says keep your head up, you need to think positively, man. And the positive energy that we have and we should use is the meditation upon Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai and the kingdom. When we are sad, we tend to look down and our heads drop an inch or two. So keep your head up. Don't be sad. Don't worry. You get the idea. You see, so basically that's the meaning, man. Your body automatically drops your head, because you're overthinking. You're overthinking in the self-secluded area, but your head drops. And that's also a sign of being beaten, man. You know, the reason that the Most High punished us in the wilderness is because he didn't want to do it in the sight of the heathen. So while we are walking in his truth and his faith, we shouldn't show our feeling, man. We should control our emotions and control our feelings, you know, and don't let these heathens see that you are going through things, man. Don't let them know neither. It's very important. The Most High delivered us out of Egypt, but punished us in the wilderness, you know, so the heathens wouldn't see. So let me pull a couple of scriptures, man. This is Proverbs 27:17. Iron sharpeneth, iron sharpeneth iron. So a man sharpeneth the countenance of his friend. You see that? The countenance. What does that mean? So a man sharpeneth the countenance of his friend. The face, presence. Let me see. The Hebrew word, Salaki, the Hebrew word for countenance is panayam. So coming from the word pana, to turn, to incline. Okay. So the face, man. Whatever happens to your face, a man that is sharpening you is able to change that, man. To turn that pana, to turn, to change. You see, so that's very helpful in this truth and this ministry. Because the scripture says this. Acts Hebrews chapter 3 verse 13. But exhort one another daily while it is called today, lest any of you be hardened through the deceit of sin. You know, and the deceit of sin can also, you know, work on your body, man. Work on your spirit, on your body. That's why I always say, man, keep that flesh weak, man. Keep that flesh weak. You know, in comparison with the spirit. Let the spirit flow full of wisdom, knowledge, and understanding by studying, by reading, by listening to videos, by making videos. Let it flow full of life, man. That's why Yahushua said, he that believeth in me, out of his belly shall flow rivers of living water. What is rivers of living water? It's life. You can drink from it, man. Rivers of living water. It gets filtered through the stones, but stagnated water is death. We got to keep moving, man. You got to keep moving. Just like that river of living water, it's moving. There's a flow, there's a current that's being cleansed by all the stones and the particles in the sand, you know, flowing through the mountains. So we got to do this daily. The word exhortation means to strengthen. We got to strengthen each other daily. So that also shows you that for the men that are in balance, for the men that are stable, we have to be busy with our brothers daily, man. You can't be self-centered in this truth. The time you become self-centered, you're already sin. You're already going off. You know, what does the scripture say? Love your neighbor as you. So if you would help yourself going through hard times, help your brother, man. That's why the scripture says this. Let me see. find it. I believe it's in Romans, but I'm not in the position to really look for it now. But the scripture says basically to bear each other's burden, man. Bear each other's burden. If someone is going through hard times, man, go through hard times with him. Because two is better than one, like the scripture in Ecclesiastes says. You know, and we have to understand, it's good that I'm in the book of Hebrews. We have to understand, man, we are fighting in by the will of Yahweh Shem Shai. Most High is setting us up. Most High has blessed you with brothers. You know, so while we have yet brothers, while we are yet amongst each other, because you don't know what the time of Jacob's trouble is gonna get to you, how it's gonna get to you. Maybe you're gonna be separated from all those brothers. That's why you gotta cherish the time you have with these brothers right now, man, because you don't know what's gonna happen, man. Maybe you're gonna be alone. How beautiful would it be if you were brothers in the time of Jacob's trouble, man? Strengthening your spirit constantly. You know, this is Hebrews 10:31. It's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power, but call to remembrance the former days in which, after you were illuminated, ye endured a great fight of afflictions. You see, so after you are illuminated, which the word illuminated means to be enlightened, with what? With this truth, which is the light. Which, because we have the light, this truth, we are the light of the world. Because the other people are in darkness, you know, that don't have this truth. So after we were enlightened, we had to endure afflictions, fight off afflictions. You see, so that's a part of this truth, man, to fight afflictions. And fighting them off, you know, is sometimes get difficult, and we tend to drop our heads, man, like we are defeated. But as a brother next to you, you know, gotta keep your head up, man. And that's basically what this lesson is about, man. Boom, head up. Keep your head up, man. These are all a part of us. That's why in the book of 1 Thessalonians chapter 3:3, Apostle Paul sent Timothy to the Thessalonians to strengthen them, man, and to tell them that the afflictions that they was about to get was all a part of it, man. Was all a part of the ministry. You know, we just have to go through it, man, because without I say that, without going through these afflictions, we cannot make it into the kingdom of Yahweh Shem Shai. So we have to, man. Verse 33. Partly whilst ye made a gazing stock by reproaches and afflictions, and partly whilst ye became companions of them that were so used. You see? So we are companions of people that are going through the same things. Now let's look up the word companions. A partner, associate, comrade, companion, a sharer in anything. So this truth is the main thing we share, man. You might have other things that you share with brothers in this truth, but the truth is the main thing, man. You know, if it wasn't for the truth, certain brothers wouldn't even be able to really deal with each other because they're so different, man. But guess what? The truth brings us together, man. The truth makes us close. So according to the ways of righteousness, we gotta help each other, man. Partakers, you know, brought into fellowship with them because they are authors of heathen worship. What the fuck is that, man? Esau's the devil, man. You get the point, man. Comrade, you know, fellow laborer in this truth. It will help you do the things that you need to do. You know, that's their job. Bear each other's burden. Lift each other up. You know, when they fall or stumble. Or warn each other too. You gotta warn each other. You know. Is there a pit? Is there something coming up? You know. Art thou converted? Strengthen thy brethren. That's what Yahushua told the Apostle Peter. That's what he told Apostle Peter, man. When thou art converted, strengthen thy brethren. You know, when you went through hard and difficult times, and now you got back on your feet, warn the brothers that they don't fall into the same temptation, man. So with that, I'm gonna say, call Elohim, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, Bashem Kakadash. You know, it was a quick hit, short video. I hope it was edifying. With that, I'm gonna say shalom.